Okay, good morning. Once again, I am here with the help of Nikhil sir, P. Rana studying with me, and today I have brought some idioms related to flowers. Before I start talking something more about idioms, I want to pay thanks to those all the friends or viewers who have been encouraging, watching, and supporting me. First of all, now Amrita Osha from Sahibganj, Prashant Roy, thank you all. Rashid Iqbal, Vishwajit Singh, Chiranjeev Prasad, Dr. Pradeep Kumar Shah, Ved Prakash Anand, Rajiv Kumar, Raj Kumar Singh, Prahlad Pratapi, Yogi Abhijit Singh, Suraj Yadav, Ranjan Dubey, Sangeeta Kumari, Pritam Singh Rajput, Rishu Manohar, and Somnath Verma. I am paying you thanks for encouraging and watching the materials I bring to you. So now, the first idiom has come to the board. A stop and smell the roses means to break away, to take your time out from, break away from your hectic schedule. To break away from your hectic schedule and take a minute and enjoy the beauty of the nature. Nowadays we are very busy, rather our schedule is very hectic. So now phrase of this idiom says that come on, stop and smell the roses, meaning thereby. So try to break away from your schedule, hectic schedule, and enjoy the beauty of the nature. So doing so, we can get some benefit, because if we make ourselves very busy with the all mundane life, possible that we can miss that nature which is more important for our life. Next, coming up the roses. Coming up the roses. It means things are getting pretty well. So you understand yourself. As there was panic in the mind in the month of March, April, May, but due to the positive effort of the people and the government, now there is coming up the roses. It means things are getting pretty well. People are coming out of their houses, they are enjoying. Next is ups a daisy. Sometimes it is said to be oops a daisy. Sometimes WH is also written somewhere. Means surprise. Surprise. When something had already fallen, spoiled, and if the thing is coming better, so you may say oops a daisy. I mean, very surprising that the things are coming up. Things are coming pretty well or better. I try to correlate these all and try to also use those all idioms I have already given you. So you may use these all in your common life. No need to mug up. Like you see, very simple, you might have heard many times, nip it or nip something in the bird. So you nip the bird, there will be no flower, meaning thereby, if a person is suffering from any problem, like if someone is in habit of chewing gutka, tobacco, smoking cigarette, drinking, etc. So if it is stopped in the beginning, if you nip it in the bird, so it will not go out of control. If it goes out of control, it will be bigger problem. That's why we should try to nip the bird. I mean, try to finish it in the beginning. Every rose has its thorns. You know that there is no rose without thorn. It has its own importance. But now the idiom says every rose has its thorn. Thorns, meaning thereby everything has some merits and demerits. If you find a species very dazzling, very sweetening, it means there must be some problems or the other. So every rose has its thorns. I mean, every person has his own problem. So we should not be disappointed for this. We should try to fight. We should not try to lose our heart. Because it is said that never give in, never give up. Those all the people, I will not name here, who commit suicide or those who have committed suicide, they have already given in. I mean, they could not fight. They should know that every rose has its thorns. We should try to fight. Losing is not a solution. Killing is not a solution. Now see here, this you might have heard many times. Bed of roses. I mean, comfort zone, comfortable place. So comfort zone, you see. People say that life is not a bed of roses. It is full of struggle. We have to struggle. It can't be said that it is a bed of roses, go and enjoy. There are ups and downs. We have to face it. A rose garden. Means all happiness one may experience. Now you may say, your friend, your close one, that I have promised you a rose. I have not promised you a rose garden. I mean, I promised you to bring happiness, but I can't bring all happiness of the world for you. Meaning thereby, I can't bring the sun, the moon for you. Wildflower, you see. Wildflower means this symbolizes a person who is a wildflower. He or she doesn't want any impediment, any restriction, obstruction in his or her life. They want to be free. They want to be free as air. So they want to be a wildflower. So now, free from all restrictions. The young generation is also having the same problem. The young generation wants to be wildflower. They don't want restriction of anyone. To go to seed. To go to seed, you see. If you take a flower and start breaking away all the petals of the flower, at last you'll be getting the seed. If you try to get the seed, you try to go the seed, means you are trying to spoil the thing. Like we say, कि पाल का खाल निकाला, means to do something unnecessary work. So we should not try to go to the seed. We should try to enjoy whatever we get. So to spoil something, usually sentences I speak out so that you should try to listen to me and understand. Sometimes I write the sentences, but in most cases I speak out. But the meaning I write and try to write sentences yourself at your house. And at last, as fresh as daisy. Daisy, you know, is a flower. It means full of energy and into. Like all the persons who are watching me, for them all I want you to be as fresh as daisy. I mean, you should be full of energy and enthusiasm in your life. This is all about these 10 idioms related to flowers I have brought to you. I hope that you should be using in your common life, or if you find somewhere else you may understand better. This is my effort. So if my endeavor has brought you something, I think that I am successful. So to make me more successful, enjoy this class and suggest me if any. Thank you for watching me. See you tomorrow according time.